Welcome everybody to an interactive pick up a pile reading with 3 piles here. This reading is about your love life, okay? Whether you're single, you're in a relationship, what have you, we're going to get some messages for you about your love life right now. But you have to participate in this by using your intuition. So I implore you to take a deep breath. Focus on the piles, and whichever one calls to you is the one that you choose. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 1, I'm going to move these 2 to the side. If you've chosen this card here, okay, this says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. You've also got release your ex. The 2 of Hearts, or this in this deck, it's the 2 of Cups, okay, in traditional tarot. The 7 of Cups. There's a lot of purple here. The purples and pinks. And again, purple. Balance. Balance again. Oh my God. I'm not even joking. 2 balance cards here. That's crazy. That's amazing. And then speak your truth. Okay. So give me a sec here, because I'm going to kind of tie it all in here to see what the overall messages are here for your love lives, for those who chose pile 1. Okay. I feel like there is, you're in a situation currently that is affected by your past. Okay, and that this person that you're with, there are issues that are coming to the surface that have something to do with your past and your ex-partnerships or theirs, okay? Somebody here needs to release an ex, whether it's your partner or or yourself, okay? But I do feel like this is a soulmate union that you're in, or you're about to enter into with somebody, okay? I think that you did a lot of work on yourself in order to attain this union that you are entering into. However, I do feel like there is a need for the 2 of you to talk about things that have previously happened in your lives. Because if you don't bring that stuff to the surface and get vulnerable with each other and talk about that stuff, what's going to happen is that you're going to continue to live in the relationship. You're going to function with almost this underlying shit at the bottom that's going to come out either way, and it's going to affect your relationship if it hasn't already. Meaning that you have to talk about what's happened to you so you can release it. So you can be together in a new way and not have the past affect your new relationship. So I feel like you're coming into an understanding of that. I think that you guys are going to be talking about things, speaking about things that you feel, okay? Because I feel like the 2 of you have a tendency here with this pile number 1 to bring the so like, I'll give you an example. Like, you get burned by somebody, you break up, you enter into a new relationship with another person, and then you look at that person as if they're the person that just burned you in the past relationship. So I think that the 2 of you together have a tendency to treat relationships in this sort of way, where you remember what happened to you almost to a fault, because You're not giving this new person a chance to be who they are, but rather you're putting you're putting basically a mask on them, and making it's almost like they become your exes, and you just like assume it's gonna be the same again. What this pile is saying is that in your love life, you have to give your partner an opportunity to show you who they truly are, and you also have to ask for that from your partner. It's not fair to be put in that position where we can't really truly be who we are. And if we are in a relationship where we're not being authentic to ourselves, then what's the point, really? But this is a true soulmate connection. And I feel like there's a lot of fantasy. There's a lot of up in the air. There's a lot of this, I'm not sure what to choose or where to go, because it almost seems too good to be true. But you have to have faith, and you have to trust that this is going to work out. There are some issues currently in your relationship, but it's getting better. And the messages from Spirit are saying that you have to take the time right now to give each other the space that you need, so you can heal as individuals and then come back together in union. And the two of you both need to find balance. If you haven't already, this union, this relationship is about helping you balance yourself out. I don't know if one of you is like, it could be like your opposite signs, you know? So it's like this yin and yang sort of thing where you balance each other out energetically. But there's a lot of that going on here. This is a beautiful reading. You're also asked to really focus on your third eye and your crown chakra here. That's going to be opening up, and you're going to be coming into an understanding about yourself as a spiritual being through this relationship. It's very, very powerful. This person loves you very much, and you love them very much too. But you have to allow yourself to let go, yourselves, both of you have to allow yourselves to let go of the past, so that you can move forward in this relationship in a fair and meaningful way. All right? So that's what I have for those who chose pile number 1. We'll move on to pile number 2. Okay? So those who chose this pile here with this card says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. That's beautiful. Okay, you got reconciliation. This is the pile I chose, by the way. Page of Trees, or the Page of Pentacles. The Death card. Service. Ooh, why do I feel like you guys are light workers? Straight off the bat. It's about a relationship. Cycle. Look, cycle and death. Oh my goodness gracious. New growth. Oh my goodness. So pile number 2. Already I'm seeing that you're in a relationship, or there is somebody from your past that just came back in, okay? So this is somebody that it's kind of been a cyclical thing, a back and forth and up and down. We're in and out of each other's lives, or we are constantly breaking up, getting back together, that kind of thing. I feel like this is also a higher level soulmate sort of situation where you are light workers, you are in service to each other and to the world around you, to the world. There is a lot that you're learning in this relationship about how to let each other have freedom, because there is a desire here to hold on too tightly and not let each other grow. But there's this huge new, it's a new cycle that you're heading into, because there was a big breakup, potentially a big breakup. And from that, you decided that you wanted to try again, but this time it was like, okay, we're recognizing that this cycle keeps happening, but we kind of want to start new again, new and fresh. I sort of feel like this could be the end of a cycle. Like, okay, so there's two scenarios here that I see, whether it's an end to the cycle and you're reconciling and you're coming back together, or it's an end of the cycle and you are deciding to be apart for the time being. But I don't see that necessarily, that second one, as strongly as I see the first scenario, because there is this new growth here. There's this feeling that I get from this couple, you and this other person, that it's like you're both in a position of being better people because you're together. Like, it's almost as if you learned more about yourselves as individuals, about what you want to do in life, about who you are in life through each other, and there's a need for you to hold on, but you're being told by spirit that holding on doesn't always mean strangulation and like, I'm not going to let you go off and live. I think you're learning how to let how to let each other be free, but also like heal from the wounds that you have developed in this relationship together. It's not been easy. There's been like losses here. Don't know if you lost somebody together, or if there was some kind of like loss of a child, or like an abortion or a miscarriage or something along those lines. But I really feel like the two of you together are going through a death cycle in order to be reborn again. And I think that there is a new growth there could potentially be like new growth, as in something dies so something else can begin again. And a soul is waiting on the other side for you to come through. I feel like there's a talk of pregnancy here with the cycle and new growth. And the page, because the page is, to me, pages are children. So I feel like this is affected by children. I feel like you might be in a relationship with someone who might be the father or the mother of your child, and then you're deciding to work it out with them. And there's always been this connection between the two of you, and it's really never died out. But it's it's transforming into new things. It's transforming into such a saturated, beautiful, fulfilling relationship connection that you've never really experienced before. So you're wondering, perhaps, should I give it another chance? Yes, you will be giving it another chance. And it's beautiful to see that, because you're so fulfilled here. Your heart chakra is open. Your sacral chakra, your emotion, where you keep your emotions, is being healed, because through this connection you are being in alignment with your true calling in life. Both of you are in alignment with that, and also your third eye is opening tremendously. So you're and I see another children, just like growth, birth, all of that stuff. The cycles of the moon here with the cycle card. I mean, there's a lot going on here with pile number 2. So thank you for allowing me to be of service here to you today. And I hope that this helped you guys, okay? So I'm going to get going to pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, this card here, it says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's beautiful. I love you. Heart-to-heart conversations. the 5 of Stars, the Princess of Coins, mysticism, deceit, and intuition. Oh, okay. I feel like I think that you're in a constant battle with somebody that you're with. I feel like there's a lot of arguing going on. And I think there might be arguing over money. This person loves you tremendously. However, and I'm talking in the realm of what, if you're in a relationship, this could be somebody that's coming in for you. All of the other piles, it could be somebody coming in for you. But when I feel strongly that it has to do with somebody who's in a relationship or in an on again, off again thing, I'm gonna speak to that. And I feel like this pile pertains to people mostly who are already involved with somebody. And there is a lot of feeling as though you are incompatible to a degree in certain ways. There's something getting in the way of you being truly happy with this person. I do feel like there could have been a third or fourth party situation, or a third party situation and somewhere it involves a child. But you are urged to talk about how you feel because something happened between the two of you where you got tangled up in a web of deceit and lies and bickering and fighting and not seeing eye to eye, and it screwed with you to a point where you're not sure if you are staying with this person for the right reasons. Okay? You have to have a talk with this person. They do care about you and there is love there, but you have to talk about what happened. This is big. This is something that involves other people. This is something that involves being played, being cheated on, perhaps. This involves money and the overall well-being of your connection when it comes to how you survive in life. You are urged to use your intuition here. I do feel that some of you who chose this pile are really utilizing meditation or some form of maybe a hypnosis regression or something along those lines to figure out what it is that's going on here. I feel like you know something that hasn't come to light yet. Like this person hasn't necessarily been honest with you, or you haven't been honest with this person, but something is going on here where there is it hasn't come out yet. It hasn't come out. It's still under the light of the moon here. The moon is very mysterious and it's not fully seen like the sun. And I feel like there's a darkness here that is talking about not really being fully aware of something that happened behind your back, either behind your back or you did something behind theirs. But you or them, I don't know who it is here that's using their intuition to figure out what it is that they want to do. One of you doesn't want to talk. One of you does. But I feel like it's going to come down to oh, I did this because you're always broke, or we don't have enough money, or there's these excuses that come. But honestly discuss your feelings with each other, this heart-to-heart conversations. In this photograph, in this picture on the card, like, this guy doesn't want to have anything to do with her, and she's trying desperately to talk to him, and he's just like mute. Like, he's like, his expression is muted, everything. And I feel like because you can't get through to this person, or they can't get through to you, there's a certain level of intuition and using kind of like this mystical, like, outlet in order to tap into what's really going on here, because there are lies and deceit. But at the end of the day, you and this person do have true love between you. It's just that you don't have it right in front of you right now. And there needs to be these conversations, because if you can't converse, you can't hear, if you cannot express yourself or how you feel about each other honestly and openly, then you're just living in a terrible situation that's just bringing you down constantly. That it's like a lie. You're like living in a lie. So conversations, speaking your truth, is important here as well. Pile 2 is very similar in some ways to this pile, if you want to watch that one too. But yeah, I feel like you guys need to have some conversations, and in order to clear up what's going on here, because I do feel like there's some level of deceit. So that was for pile number 3. And I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this pick a card reading. I will be back with more, and my information is in the description. Bye.